Alright guys, Mario here. Oh yes, just wanted to show you guys my newest purchase that I've made. Actually I purchased this about a week ago, but due to health issues I haven't had a chance to uh, finish up this review. I've been doing it in pieces and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you guys I purchased a Liberty FatBoy Jr. I'm going to give you guys a brief overview of the safe and talk to you guys a little bit more about Liberty and the type of product that these guys make. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so before we go into the safe, we're going to talk a little bit about the dimensions of the safe, both on the outside and the inside. So it is 60 and a half in height, as you guys can see. It is 42 inches in the width. It's a pretty wide safe here, and on the depth it is 22. I'm sorry, 22 on the body and 25th when you have the three spoke handle there. On the inside it's going to be 56 and a half by 38 by 14 and a half. This is 760 pounds, so this thing is a beast, guys. I mean, to be honest with you, I would, unless you have a lot of friends or anything like that, I would tell you guys to, make sure that you guys pay the delivery rate and just have a professional, not only deliver it to you, but bolt it down for you guys. So before we go into the inside, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about this safe in general. The FatBoy Jr. Comes only in one color, and it comes with the regular dial. It does not come with a digital dial. If you decide to go that into the digital dial or lock, it's obviously going to cost you more. I personally like this lock, just a regular manual lock. This is a S&G 6741, I believe, and this is actually a very good good lock. It's probably the most standard ones that you see out there by everybody. This is a chrome three spoke handle that you guys see here. I really like this glossy, it's kind of like a glossy type of paint that you see on there. If you guys can see, it does give you a bit of a glare. It's very nice, very well done, guys. I think I like the color black because it definitely matches anything out there that you may have, whether it's your furniture or whatever the case may be. I happen to have this in my bedroom, so but I love the safe. It's really good. So before we go any further, we're going to go inside into the safe, and I'll tell you guys a little bit more about how it looks inside and what are some of the things you really want to look for when you're purchasing a safe. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and open the safe real quick. I already had done the combination for you guys. Just wanted to show you guys, this is actually a pretty big safe, guys. It does hold a lot of things. If you have 48 guns, I don't see why you not be able to do that. Of course, it comes with a 3-in-1 flex interior, and what I mean by that is that if I take this off, you guys can see I can take all these other shelves and add more weapons or whatever the case may be. I'm still in the process of trying to put everything else inside here, guys. As you guys know, due to health issues, it's been taking me a while to get through it. But of course, before I did that, I wanted to make sure I give you guys a nice review, especially for you guys that are considering these safes. These safes also come with a polysol seal. And what this does is that if it gets over 212 degrees, it expands up to 7 times the size. So what this does, it definitely gives you a, protects your valuables and prevent a lot of the smoke and from damaging your all your valuables, and also the fire from getting in there, guys. So other things that I really do like about this is the fact that it has an opening for all your long rifles. As you guys see right here, I have a Mosin gun, and it fits perfectly the way I set this up. So it definitely will fit a lot of your long guns. I don't have a lot of long guns per se, guys, But you know, I mean, you guys can store your DSLR cameras. You guys all know how expensive those things are. External hard drives. By the way, this is an up and coming review on this. This is one of my newest purchases. Of course, you have, you know, photo albums. I got like 20 years worth of tax documents in here, guys, and of course other valuables. This is very important to me. It's actually my naturalization certificate there, so you want to make sure you save that. But also, guys, I want to talk about, you know, you really want to keep those other things that are really kind of hard to replace, just in case of theft or fire, which is like your birth certificates, passports. You guys all know how much of a pain that is trying to replace that, guys. Of course, I got some ammo in here because you guys know how expensive ammo can get. So this just gives you guys a brief overview of how much space you have in this thing. Another thing I do like about it is that it does have 11 gauge steel, which is a very thick steel. I mean, obviously there's thicker steels out there in the market, but I feel that for the money and for what I paid for this safe, trust me, I'm getting my money's worth. It'll be kind of hard for anybody to try to break in. Of course, anything made by man can be destroyed by man, but you know, I think what this does really does buy you time, just in case of a burglary or whatever the case would be. So before I end this part here, guys, I wanted to show you guys the door panel here, and this is what they consider a economy version. So you guys have space for 6 pistols or revolvers, and of course you have these flexible pockets in here. I have magazines in here and stuff like that, guys. You know, you have all these other pockets that you guys can use other stuff in for. These are not cool pockets, but they are, you know, they're still good for storing any type of items. It's nice and sturdy, good zippers on them. Those pockets on the bottom, you definitely can fit anything with a manila size envelope, so you guys can definitely put any kind of other stuff in there. So what this really does, even though Liberty considers this an economy panel, I really feel that you get your money's worth out of this bad boy. You know, this is really cool. I mean, for the price, you're getting a lot for your money. So let's talk a little bit about the bolts, guys. So as you guys can see, you have 12 bolts in here. You have 5 1-inch bolts on each side, and 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Of course, this is made in the USA. It gives you 60-minute fire rating at 83,000 BTUs. What I do like about Liberty, guys, and this is something you guys really need to look for whenever you guys are purchasing a safe, it's the lifetime warranty. You know, free replacement, or if somebody tries to open and damage your safe. Of course, they'll also deliver you your brand new safe, and they do free transferable warranty if you know you decide to sell or you pass this down to your children. This is a UL rated safe, although it's not considered a safe, it's considered a residential container. But you know, there's a big debate whether this is a safe or a residential container. But you know, it's up to you guys. So the only downside with the design of this safe is the hinges. Although the hinges are really good, you know, I mean, they're nice and deep into the body. This is as far as you can go with it. So sometimes, you know, some people have a preference of getting the outside hinges because you can open your door all the way out. But you know, I'm happy. It definitely meets my purposes. You know, so you know, to each his own. But this is pretty much the outside. I mean, I'm sorry, the inside part of my safe, guys. And I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about the safe. Actually, before I go, I do want to talk about this in here. There is an anti-pry bars on these safes right here, guys, and you would have to go into the Liberty website to see how that works, because obviously I would need to open my panel, and I don't want to do that right now, guys, especially with my health conditions right now. But it has also the XCAM locking device, which definitely helps, from anybody trying to, hit the side of your safe with a sledgehammer and try to kick these bolts out of place. So very cool design. Also, guys, this comes with a hard plate, and the hard plate is to prevent from somebody drilling through the drilling through here, and also it has a relocker. So if got just in case you happen to pass the hard plate, it has a relocker, so it locks it again for you. So I mean, there's a lot of things that Liberty thought about when they made these safes. So like I tell you, these, I mean, and like I was telling you guys before, anything made by man can be destroyed by man. But of course, they try to always think like a thief in many ways, and making sure that they're giving you a safe that's gonna buy you that time, and prevent somebody from stealing your valuables in here. Now, if you go into the Liberty website, guys, you'll see that there's a couple of testimonials, especially in regards to the safe in particular. A gentleman has a FatBoy Jr. in his house, and he happened to he left for the weekend or whatever the case may be, and I guess a lot of these thieves try to break into his safe the whole weekend, and we're not able to open the safe. So it just tells you guys how much of a beating these safes can take. So with that being said, guys, this is the pretty much the overview of the inside of the safe and some of the mechanisms with the door. And we'll talk a little bit more about the Liberty and some of the things that I like about this company. Okay, guys, so let's talk a little bit about Liberty Safe and some of the things that I like about this company. Although there's a lot of great companies that make great safes, guys, I have a tendency of liking this company a lot. I think the biggest thing that I like about them is that they, if you go into their websites, you look at their videos, they'll show you how they're made. They don't have any kind of they're not scared to show what they're all about or how they make their safes. I noticed that I've gone to other companies and their websites really do not say much about how their safes are built, or what kind of material they put in them, all that kind of stuff. So that's one thing that really brought me into Liberty Safe. Another fact that I really like about it is that the body is a two-piece system, and it's got less welds that need to be done. So the robot pretty much folds this really 11 gauge steel, and then it folds it up, and they only do one continuous weld on the bottom and on the back over there. Actually, it's more than one continuous weld on the back, but it's all done by a robot. Now you guys are going to say, well, why is that not done by a man, and why would you prefer a robot making those kind of welds? Well, in reality, guys, a robot has less of a tendency of making a mistake, especially when it comes to welds. They will do a nice continuous weld compared to a human being, because, I mean, let's face it, most of us who are human beings, we have flaws. We may have shaky hands and, may not give you the weld that you want. But using a robot will definitely give you that nice, smooth, clean weld that you're looking for. And it will definitely... they'll definitely show you how strong these safes are. I mean, I've seen a video of this thing where they put dynamite inside or some sort of explosive device, and this thing held in place. While their other safes are not withstanding that type of blast. These things have been thrown for 200 feet. They've done all kinds of tests. Believe me, their videos are really incredible, guys. And I also think that they have a great marketing team. They know how to put their brand out there. So it's really good. Another fact is that my dealership is a platinum dealer for Liberty. So they have the full line of Liberty safes here in my hometown of Bakersfield, California. And I want to give a shout out to TNT Safes. You guys did a great job, and I really appreciate all your help. Guys, it took me about I would say I must have visited TNT safes about 5 or 6 times in the span of 4 years. It did take me 4 years to save up for this safe. It's because you really think about it, man. These things are it's a once in a lifetime purchase, and they're not cheap. So to make a long story short, I first thought about buying a Centurion 24, but as I started noticing, it's the I didn't like the metal. It was too thin for me and for what I valued in my home and what I was going to put in the safe. So I ended up moving up to the Rear 23, which was their second entry of safe, and I had paid for it in full. But lo and behold, while I was waiting for my safe company to deliver my safe, Liberty had a sale, which is their fall sale, and this safe, which usually is MSRP $16.99, dropped down to $12.99. So it put it at about the same price as if I was purchasing my Revere that I was going to purchase, and I ended up purchasing this one. I think I only paid like $100 difference. So I mean, it worked out great, guys, and for that I want to thank Liberty for doing a sale, because that definitely put me into a bigger safe and something I can be proud to own. Another thing I do want to talk about is that Liberty does a discount for all first responders and military. If you go under their website under special offers, you click on that. It has a form that you fill out. You add the necessary documentation that you need to do, and of course Liberty will send you your discount, which is it's all dependent on how much you spent. But it's really cool, man. You get some money back at the end. It's not bad. And of course, you can probably put it on some accessories such as a safe alert system, or maybe save up for an ammo can, which is another thing that I've been looking at purchasing from Liberty. Another thing that I really liked about it is that when I moved up to the safe right here, my local Liberty Safe dealer threw in an HD100 personal locking box or locking safe, which is really cool because I really needed one, so it was great. I mean, so it worked out great, guys, and I'm really happy with my purchase. And for all you guys that are really looking into buying a safe and being a responsible gun owner, I would definitely suggest you guys look at Liberty. There's a lot of good brands out there, but I really think that for the money and what you get, you're definitely going to get a good product here, guys. So this is my review on the Liberty Safe FatBoy Jr. And I hope you guys like my review. Like always, God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And I'm out.